Hello, so this is part 2 of the video for first floor bridges. If you missed part 1, I will put a link just on top here, or you can go to your links tab and it will be located somewhere around here in this column. Yeah. And so when it comes to the bridges, I have actually compress the formula for the brakes entitlement here. I have actually deleted a couple columns and reduced the formula to one cell. Yeah, and then I have added opening and closing, so it actually counts the subsection. So just by glance, you can see in the fitting room we have got 9 people working, and you have 7 people opening and 3 person closing. So I hope this will help you out. And I noticed in the lingerie department, I show you, there's somebody actually a merchandiser, but it's actually how can I say, in a different section. So I don't know why you guys put a merchandiser within another group, because this person is starting at 6 a.m. and the opening hour doesn't start to count 6 a.m. start, because that is not a normal shop floor hour. So I thought I'd tell you, there's nothing wrong with this calculation, but this is outside of the normal shop floor partner. So I thought I'd tell you that. And I'm not going to change my formula just for one person. I thought I'd tell you that as well. And also, I have actually made a formula. Let me try and locate it for you. So for Center South, I have made a special formula here, which I'm quite happy with. If they detect somebody's working within here, these two will be shown. So if you actually go like this, you'll be shown. Okay, but however, let me just select all. So let's just say these two are not working. So I'm going to do something naughty and type into it. But let's just say they're not working. So along here, nobody's working. And this will become a cross, which means when you actually close this, it will disappear. The whole thing will disappear. So I actually thought that was quite good. This formula is also active for the merchandisers as well. Okay, let me just put the formulas back. So you see the merchandise, not the selling coach. Sorry, the selling coach is actually not on duty, so it becomes a cross. But if they're actually working, I'm going to put a rota time in for them. This will become a tick. Yeah, so I thought that was quite clever. Yeah. And again, if you actually wants to type into here the notes, please don't, because if you actually do control ads, is actually governed by hold on, control ads, yeah, is actually governed by formula. So these formulas is actually reading from a location which can be accessed with a link here, which is on this spreadsheet, the daily notes tab. So you have got all these different tabs, which you can send. It's actually centralized the control. So whatever you type onto here, all the spreadsheets will pick up on here. Now, if you have manager which consistently type into the formulas, type into these rota times, or starting to delete formulas and type into here and causing everything to look ugly and untidy, please do me a favor and just block them, because just putting everything right again takes time. It's not worth it. Really, it's not worth it. I mean, I've been doing bridges for so many years. Nothing ever changes. You always get some managers which doesn't watch my video and just type all over it. I make video for people doesn't watch it. They sabotage it and then they complain it's not working. I get that all the time. Just put them on view. If they complain, just give them a lesson in the bridge, how to use the bridge, which is don't type into it at all, really. But however, for this bridge, you can actually select anything with a drop down. You can actually select. Yeah, that's how you should use it. Anything with a drop down. Anything else, don't do it. Don't type into it. If in doubt, you can actually use Control At, which show you all the formulas. Yep. Now I purposely have not. Hold on, let me just hide the sum because I find that I've got too much in my eyes. I purposely leave you some generic names, which you can actually do Control H to change. So I'm just going to do AA1. So I'm going to copy the cell, Control C to copy the cell, Control H to change, find and replace, Control V to paste in this cell's name, and I will put in new name 1. I want to change the entire sheet. Okay, so I'll match the entire cell content. Yeah, why not? And then press replace, and every cell that has got AA1 will change to new name 1. And that's how you change people's name, add on people's name in a very fast way. Yeah. And once you have done that, you do the same for week 2, the same for week 3, and the same for week 4. And let me just undo this. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to delete a name as well. Let's just say I don't want this name anymore, AA6. So what you do is you Control H. Okay, let me just copy the name. Control C to copy this, Control V to paste. And I want to change the entire cell content. And I will replace it with a blank because I'm deleting it completely. Replace it with blank. So anywhere that has got AA6, it will be blank. So therefore, anybody who have left, you can actually remove them very quickly using this method. Okay, so I'm just going to undo this. But my advice to you is, I'm just going to put pick. Okay, I don't have time again. My advice is just replace this name with a vacancy. Anybody who's going, just replace it with vacancy. And by the way, I have actually done format conditioning. Anybody who is leaving at 8 or 9, they have got a bold and a bold and a color. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.